Hi friends. Now let us take up the fifth and final concept in our CFGF series. This is the basic operations performed by a program. Already I showed you the example program. Whatever may be the statement, it performs one of the five operations now I am going to mention. So every program performs these five operations. What are that? Creating data, creating data, storing data, retrieving data, manipulating data, displaying a result. Any program you take, regardless of the language, and any statement you take, it performs one of these five operations. Before that, in a previous concept, I explained one thing from real life angle. One is a container, other one is article. In that sense, first I explain, thereafter let's go to this programming example. Now, take this mobile phone as the data, and this is the container. So, first I have to create a container. Means, if I don't have pocket, I cannot store it. So, I am reserving a container, that is called creating data. Creating data means don't understand differently. Reserve a container for that. Reserving a container for this. This is the data. So, creating data, storing data, retrieving data. Without remove from my pocket, I cannot use it. Manipulating data and displaying data. Once again, I show you creating data, storing data, retrieving data, manipulating data, and displaying result. So these five processes in real life or in programming, you will do that. So I will now I give you a programming example. Now we see int age 20. One statement you have written. Don't bother about details. In the first program, say first and second program itself, you can know. Int age 20. Then immediately as a result of this statement, one memory container is created. One memory container is empty container. Because of this, this memory container is created. So that is called one, creating data. Okay. Thereafter, so instead of reading from keyboard, I have given here only 20. This is not equal to, not mathematically equal to. It treat this one as a container. Okay. Now this 20 is stored here. This is called assignment operator. Later we know that. So we want to store this 20 here. First creating data is over. That means creating container is over. Second one is storing data. Okay, that is over. Thereafter, now that person got one more year. That means 21st. So then what should be done? That 20 should be retrieved. Without retrieving, we cannot manipulate. So already I showed you. Then phone is here. It should be retrieved. Then only I can manipulate it. So in this manner, third activity is we have to retrieve it. 20 we have to retrieve it. What for? We want to manipulate. Manipulate means performing some operations. So today his age is increased by 1. So then what happened? You have to add 1. Then 21. So 20 is replaced by 21. This is called manipulation. Manipulation means performing operations. Okay. Then 1 is added. It is again stored in the memory. How can you see that? You cannot peep into the computer memory. So it should be displayed on the monitor screen. This is the result what you are expecting. So in basically these 5 operations are to be performed. Any statement you write, it is meant for performing these operations. Just remember that through this example: creating data, storing data, retrieving data, manipulating data, and displaying result. Finally, one more thing also I am explaining. Actually, I in a previous concept I explained IPO. Now this is your C program. In a C program, it is divided into 5 sections. 5 sections like this. First one is declaration section. Sorry, first section is documentation section. Documentation section means actually what is the task of the program. Like a chapter heading, we write simple one. Chapter heading we write, and few more elements are there. Don't worry about that. This is the documentation section. Second one is declaration section. Declaration section means now I showed to you previous concept I explained. Whatever data items you are going to use in the program, that you have to declare. Now with example also always remember, you invited 10 guests. What you have to declare? First, what you have to declare? 5 adult people, 3 children, 2 babies are attending for dinner. That you have, what for you have to declare? You know that. I need not explain. So in that way, in programming, first you have to declare which data items you are going to use in the program. What are the types? Means which variables you are going to declare. All that you have to declare here, not later, here only. So third one, input section. Input section actually declared only. That means he didn't do this. This only made. First operation made. Here input section means you are not assigning. You are reading from keyboard. Reading from keyboard. This is input section. Thereafter, actually the input should be manipulated. Already in a marks report program I showed you. You got marks in 3 papers. Then here you are finding total marks, you are finding average marks, etc. This is called process. Actually normally in every program processing section will be there. There whatever calculations you have to make and all that, we make it. Thereafter entire result should be displayed. Okay, it is in a computer memory. But how can you see that? Then what is required? Output. Already I showed you mark report. Not only content, here 11 items are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items are there. So should be displayed in a format. That is the output section. So just to understand, this is a simple formality and documentation section. Second one is declaration section. I showed you. Thereafter IPO, input section, process section and output section. These are very core sections. But before that, in order they perform their duty, this is required. So all data, which data items are to be used, all must be declared here. What are their names? What are their types? All that. Okay. This basic understanding one must have. One thing, once again I am telling you, all this training session, not even 60 minutes, 1 hour. This 1 hour you study thoroughly. If it is required one more time, you watch it and understand, then only move to the training session 2. As I told you already, if you are either lazy or over smart, you cannot derive any benefit out of this program. Not only from this program. If you want to evolve as a real programmer, you should not be lazy nor over smart. That point you have to understand and proceed. And the 5 concepts you study matter of 1 hour. 1 hour. Thereafter start doing your programs. After 3 hours, after not 3 hours, 2 hours only, you will be in a position to write projects formally like a professional. All the best.